I wish we never beefed with Crips because my concern, we aired out our own community. We gave opportunity for the Hispanics to come in and take over our community because it started getting dangerous. And that's where you start seeing more blacks move out. Now, like I said, we used to be 80%, 90% blacks. Now we 20% now.
Well, let's talk a little bit about the Hispanics because when I first pulled up, I saw a little Mexican riding by and he said, "Hey, what's up, Blue?" You know?
Yeah.
And there's a lot of Playboys graffiti around here. And this is I guess you got to say this is part of their.
Yeah. The homies, the Playboys, the homies.
Yeah.
You know, us and the Playboys, we never had no racial. I say we probably one of the only LA gangs that don't have no beef with their local Hispanics. Us and the Playboys been cool long as I've been banging, because, you know, we got homies, they got kids. My homie Big Crazy Ray and my homie Big Stone got kids by Playboys. And then we got little homies. And let me tell you a history about us and the Playboys, how us and the Playboys never really got into it with each other. Now, like you said earlier, the Founders Broadways hung on the San Pedro side, right? They got two nieces, Rainbow and Chew, got two nieces that was from Playboys, Vanessa and Ann. They was like cholo, but black cholos, right? And then you got Big Rabbit from Playboys, black. But Big Rabbit had a big family that's still on 49th. Big Blue, that's Big Avalon Blue, first cousin. And the church right here, with all this church right here on the Portfolio Walk, past a little, that's Rabbit's big brother. So the three blacks that was from Playboys, family was heavy in the game. And they were the only blacks that was claiming Mexican gangs. And then a lot of other Playboy Hispanics, Big Loco and them, a Bunny and them, a lot of us had stash houses over here for Hispanics when it was 80% blacks. So we knew some of them Hispanics, when they family came across the border, they kind of lived with the black families for a minute until they got on their feet. You know, not in the same house, but you know, on the same property. So by that being said, when the outside Hispanics, like on 54th and Main, the 18th Streets, you just kind of come jump on the Playboys in the park. And once our black family member that was from Playboys roll with their homies, we've never let no other Mexicans jump on our Mexicans in our set. So we always been like Salt Park versus everybody. So we always had love for the Playboy because we have family for Playboys. And we got little homies from our five trade that their daddies is from Playboys. So we never had no beef with the Playboys because every generation of five trades, it got some dudes from Playboys that we always been cool to every generation.
So basically these two gangs, these two communities, these two sets are intertwined to each other.
Yeah.
Even on a family level.
It's family level, and we go back so far now. It might be some new dudes that get jumped on our set that don't know the politics. It might be a head of fate, but we never, ever, ever, ever had no gunplay or went no gunplay with the Playboys because a lot of Playboys kind of learned their thuggish from us. You know what I mean? They was young, watching us hustle, beef with dudes. See, you got the Playboys down here in Salt Park, the five trades. At Gibby Lizzie, you got the 4 trades and the 41st Street Mexicans. So they don't get on the 41st, we didn't get on the 43rds. So it was Gibby Lizzie versus Salt Park, and we always held each other down.
Now, have you guys ever been accused of being Mexican sympathizer, Mexican lovers by other black sets that don't have that connection to their Mexican counterparts?
We really don't give a fuck about, well, that's shame on them, that's their business. Not saying that we condone it, but the five trades, they never had no racist problem with Hispanics over here. Salt Park, we never had no racial problems over here ever since growing up. So that's why I say Salt Park is one of the best areas because we don't have no racial problems.
Now, how many half black, half Mexican kids are running around here where their parents are from either Playboys or Phi Tri Avalon?
Now we got Playboys that's blacks, and we got Avalons that's Mexicans. So it's never like, over here, hey, you in Playboys and you black, we'll tell you the politics of what it means. But we got Mexicans from Phi Tri too. So, but we all homies. Now we go to the county jail, right? At least myself, and we'll see the Playboys in the hallway with the rest of Hispanics. And they know when we see each other, Avalon's gonna get loud. We see the homies in the hallway. We be like, Playboys! What up, fool? Playboys! And the other Mexicans are looking at the Playboys like, obviously they know y'all. Those the homies. And, like I say, other areas might have racial problems. But us, we're never not saying they're not the homie, because we're closer, we're just as close to the Playboys than we are to any other gang. Blacks in general. We cool with other black gangs, but we tight with the Playboys.
Yeah, the first person I saw greet you was a Mexican kid.
Yeah, it's crazy. I just do St. Patrick's for this high school around the corner. And my homeboy, little man from Santana, was working with me. It's like his second day on the job. And he said to me, Blue, I have never heard a Mexican call a black dude uncle until I met you. And I'm like, for real? And to me, we always been cool with the Playboys and Hispanics. It never no racial thing. So it's how can I say? It's Phi Tris that's big homies to Playboys too. That we always grew up under. They always watched us. They had their own politics, but we've been outside so much that they grew up under us at the same as we did with our big homies. Because they was always welcome to come kick it with us when they felt they wanted to.
Yeah, I guess you could say this is one of the few pockets in LA. I don't think y'all the only one, but one of the few pockets in LA where there is no black-brown issue.
No, not over here, not over here. And I don't give a fuck. We on our job, at least me. If I'm on a job, co-working Mexicans, I do construction, I'm a carpenter. So I'm the only black on my job. I tell the Spanish, I'm comfortable, bro, being around Mexicans because how my surrounding is. I'm comfortable being the only black. Ain't no thing, I'm not racist against Mexicans, because we never beef with no Mexicans in our gang. But a lot of our Hispanics are, what they call, those are niggas.